4 distinct things for Chapter 5 of Effective Homeschool Community Relations, all in developing your web page. The first one is on page 77, and we'll go to page 77, and it's this, and I will clip this and give it to you, and you can edit it or whatever. It may get some humor or levity, but it may be helpful to you. The big thing is it will maybe remind parents, and you can put it up or whatever you want to do or take it down, but I'm going to give this to you and so that you can do something with it next. I think it's a very telling story about parents' involvement based on past experiences and current situations. Number 1. Number 2 looks like this, and this contacts early in the year. And so this is what you want to do, is get acquainted, and we look forward to this each year as the kids look forward to school, is that contact with a new teacher. Could it be a letter, a neighborhood visit, a block walk, that'd be interesting, bus trips, picnics. Oh, picnics, especially in a small community, would be fun. Something like that. So you pick one of those, and if you're doing the letter, you write a nice letter and put it on your website. Whichever it is you're going to do, you develop it on your website for parents to see, so you can communicate with them on that. That was 2. The third thing is right over here, what works. On this, parents' behaviors that support the child's cognitive development, including following. There's 14 of them. There's these 11 and another 3 on the other side. But what I want you to do is take these to your website with a heading that's a little softer than this, says things you can do to support your cognitive development or support your child in school, or something, a softer title. But there's a nice 14 things, and then convert these into what I call first person. Instead of talk with children and listen, you would put here talk with your child, read to your child, establish these routines, go through each one and make it a little more softer for parents, and in there a little more personalized to them. Alright, it comes over here. Number 14 you're going to have to do a little work with, because this one says acknowledge parents' diverse cultural and linguistic background. And what you would say to the parents is acknowledge that the child's diverse cultural background. Something like that, that they can absolve or support that child. Okay? That was 3. And the 4th one is maybe the most important, but nonetheless we'll get you there, and that is how to encourage these parents to volunteer. And in this, it talks about this invitation, how to get them there. And what I want you to do is create also on your site is how can parents support the classroom. And there's 3 areas, as I said in the lecture. 1 is teaching tasks, 2 is school tasks, and 3 is at home tasks. And you can list those and then put these ideas underneath. So give parents some idea of things they could possibly do to support your classroom. So first one here, and list those for school, preschool, or child care centers. And maybe that doesn't apply to you, so you would come over here to ones just for school. Nonetheless, you put some kind of a jog there, what they could do for school support. And then there's non-teaching tasks. And it has a list of those. And then, of course, there's contributions from home. And one place it said maybe this is for grandparents. But nonetheless, there are 3 areas and ideas that are each of these 3. I would like you to bring and develop that on your website for these parents also. 4 distinct areas, 4 things I want to see on your website from this chapter 5. Thanks.